Ladies and gentlemen, Emeku Gwonye, founder of DPA. This is part 3 of this video explanation of what is going on between the Nigerian police and me. Troubled by what I saw in abattoir, troubled by what I heard from inmates, I was forced to make a video. I was forced to make a documentary about abattoir. The documentary was made as early as end of September, but I did not quite release it because I understood the gravity of what I was about to disclose. I had exercised as much restraint as possible so I would not disclose too much. On the 15th of October, I released the initial part of abattoir as a video. On the 16th, when I went to court to attend to a hearing scheduled in a case where the police had filed charges against me for defamation, because in Nigeria, you have defamation as a civil action. Also in the northern part of Nigeria, you have defamation as a criminal action. Or maybe also in the southern part of Nigeria, you have defamation. So in Nigeria, they can sue you civilly and criminally for defamation. So they sued me in Abuja. That was pending. They sued me on behalf of the husband of the man I suspected of having a hand in the death of the woman. So they were there to please him. I came to court on the 16th. They arrested me from the court premises, took me to their offices to ask me questions about the abattoir movie. They harassed me in a way you can never imagine that a police force will harass its own citizen, because I made a video. But I maintain that the video was what I saw. These were my observations. Nobody told me in the sense of them going, because what they will normally do in Nigeria is, who told you, who told you, who told you? Once you give the name of the person, they will go and silence the person or cause him to deny what he told you. But in this case, I observed. The police were mad. Again, they detained me on the 16th of October. But they did not detain me in abattoir this time. They detained me somewhere else, where I witnessed a different kind of abuses by our police force against the citizens of this country. On the 18th, I was taken to a magistrate. While taking me to the magistrate, and a different court, I rode in the same vehicle with a man called the OC Legal. That was the man responsible for a whole lot of things, including all these things the police doing with me and the law. They came to the magistrate. The OC Legal appeared personally, and the police hinted to me that this time they will make sure I was detained. And this is the third time they were charging me. They wanted to make sure I was detained and locked up for good, so I will no longer criticize the police. Given the charged atmosphere, the magistrate said, well, in light of the charged atmosphere, I need a written bail application. So, the implication of this was I was detained. Ultimately, the bail application was argued a week after. And the magistrate said the police did not produce anything to justify my detention. So the magistrate granted me bail. I was released on the 26th. So I was in detention in all for 10 days. The police were very, very mad that I was released again. This is a third attempt to lock me up. It failed. Now, they had to do something more serious to make sure I will be detained this time. That is going to be part 4 of this, and I will explain to you what the police did next Thank you.